Finally.
So, this is the famous Kimicits, the herald of the revolution. We have a lot in common.
That remains to be seen.
And this must be Mr. Szulski. Strange company for a socialist.
We didn't meet here to point out class differences.
You will be the first to bring the testimony of the Lahites to the polls. You will be famous.
What did you want to achieve with this attack?
To sow fear in imperialistic hearts. To show what fate awaits those who betray Poland.
Is this about Stefania Lipnicka?
We want to use this interview to expose her lies, her betrayal. Let the people see her true face. She was no Pole, not a true one.
Lipnicka's faults are not commensurate with her punishment.
Tell that to those she sent to the scaffold. I regret that we could only kill her once, while she killed many. Lipnicka's daughter will be better off in the shelter. At least now she has a chance to grow into a patriot.
Ugh.
Your victims were all Poles. Doesn't that conflict with your postulations?
Please, don't twist our intentions.
What are the biggest differences between you and the socialists? Because a trusted source tells me that they have a decidedly negative view of your organization.
Socialism is our biggest difference, sir.
Because they're fascists.
What's going on here? This interview's over. The police!
No, we didn't come here to arrest you. This will be an execution.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with, miss.
But I know that they'll be fishing your body from the Vistula tomorrow. You'll serve as an example to others.
What took you so long?
You set us up, you son of a Ruski bitch!
Are we gonna fight with Wanda? That's great. Yeah, we are. She's in the fight. Okay, let's go, girl. What do I want to do? Do what we always do. Start there. I like that she wears pants. She's got an interesting outfit. This fight might actually be tough. Kill, please. It worked. Yay. Okay. Very good. And this is good because Lelek is next. Right? I have a Leleker, do I? I don't. Oh no, that's not good. Dude, fight me. Okay, cool. We broke him. Did we not? Reduces impact on owner's focus by 1. Okay, attack with Uber. Good, he's dead. All right. I got a Lelek soon. This is bad. I have so many status effects on me. What the? Oh, she's fine. She was made unconscious. That's okay. Stop hitting her. That's rude. Okay. We got to Ooper because I need health back, so we're just gonna do that. And then him, I'll just slow him down. Didn't work. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Give us 19 health back. We can start killing him. Cool, we interrupted him, which is good. Okay. Now I can do what I needed to do this whole time. Or nope, not that. Bukovac. Regular there. Planned attack to kill him. And then here's what we're gonna do. I could do this, or I could do Marana. That will kill him. Okay, we're good. Alright. Very good. Krampus is so hot.
I'm grateful and all, but why didn't you bother telling me you intended to bring the socialists here?
There was no time in all this journalistic rush.
Can we speak outside?
What's gonna happen with the cops?
I can't stay long. The police and the military will be here soon.
What do you intend to do about those fanatics?
This particular Hydra needs to have only one of its heads cut off. The rest will either kill or betray each other, or hide in fear.
It's true.
We'll see.
That's how
Miss
nationalism
Fonda,
works.
how about a brief comment for the press? The Polish press.
I promise to give you something to write about, Fagin.
She's fun.
Tell me, WS, in what words would you like to be described?
I'd prefer it if Kmicic didn't mention me at all.
As you wish. Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I don't think so.
All right, Victor. Goddamn. That's funny. All right, so we finished that quest. Now we can just continue on with the other main quests that we were doing. Is there anything else? Nope. That really is just the next thing. So back to the Rajitsky Bazaar. Making decent progress. Why is it taking me multiple directions? There's like 4 different paths. Oh my god. Is it, oh, it's because there's a ton of items and stuff. Billfold. Meticulously emptied of money, business cards, and photographs are all that remain. The theft was quick and discreet. It had to be discreet, and not for the sake of professionalism, but out of fear of the magician. If he catches someone stealing on his turf, he won't let it go. Quickly and discreetly, then. Very discreetly. Have to keep snapping my fingers to get the stuff. Crate of vodka bottles. The bottles are covered in dust. None are missing. The bottles tremble from the irritation instilled in them. After all, the vodka inside them is just as good as the merchandise of this bizarre magician. If only people would appreciate that and stop buying from under the counter. Still have a lot more stuff to find. Pew. Cigar stub. Admittedly smoked to the last puff, but still quite the luxury for this district. Words of satisfaction glow on the tip of the cigar butt. Cigars and gifts, just for keeping patrols away from the butcher shop? No problem. Note in the butcher shop window. Someone wanted to write closed for inventory but failed and gave up after several attempts. The window radiates with the joyful anticipation of cures. The butcher's shop may be closed in theory, but every cure knows that the good stuff will come. Each of them is prepared to politely wait for it.
That wasn't too hard.
Empty bottle. Drain the last drop. It smells of alcohol and someone, well, unwashed. A thought flows down the sides of the bottle. Not particularly cohesive, but expert in nature. He's had a lot of alcohol in his life, in every neighborhood, and from under every counter, one could say. And yet the best moonshine is served at the butcher shop in Rojits. Some are the facts of life here by the Vistula. Search for the Kabbalist Rojitsky Bazaar. This whole magician is none other than Ariel Rofa. One must give him credit for ruling the entire bazaar. It seems that he set up a thriving moonshine distillery and a closed butcher's shop. The place is worth a visit. This character is so much fun. Ariel is genuinely, a very funny character.
Where do you think you're going, pretty boy?
I'm looking for someone. They say he's got a business here.
Do the smart thing and hit the road.
No.
Go on. Fuck off.
Am I wrong, or are you guarding a closed butcher's store? This is Ariel Rofa's Geschäft, right?
I'll check you the hell out in a minute and we'll be done.
You talk just like the friend I'm looking for.
I'm asking you nicely, capisce? Bid it.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofa.
Then you can double fuck off, you fucking dummkopf.
You'll attract more attention with that shouting.
Buzz on for I get my club. You're not gonna tell me how to do my job, you flibbit and raggedy sot.
Incorrect.
Bid it.
You know what? I think I've heard one fuck off too many.
Then get your kisser ready for a pounding.
Let's fight. I want the experience.
How come he's still standing here mouthing off at you?
It's me, Wiktor.
Szulski, I remember. Fuck off.
So, should I give him what for, boss?
Do what you want.
I'll be right back.
But Ogras, maybe don't take on the son of Shrut Miestya on your own, yeah?
Everyone
I'll
says
do
it
you a
differently.
breast if you want.
All right, let's do this. Okay, that's Marana. This is Uper. All right, we should just start with Bukovac. I cannot wait until we get a better guy than Bukovac because he's probably the one that I like the least other than Lelek, which just is only useful in the utility they provide to getting rid of status effects. Oh, all right, we can... Oh no, that gives team counterattack. Okay. Just do this. We'll concuss him because he just broke his status. Get dunked on, dude. Uper time. Get bloody penanced. This will let us do our full damage and hopefully knock him out. And then over here we have... do I want to just do Marana? Let's just do this. Fight me, dude. And I'll just take all the status damage because it doesn't matter at all. Yes, we'll just do that. Alright, this guy's just screwed. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I did so much damage.
Right, leave him be.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Szulski. Let's get out of sight. But if anything starts shaking, I'll shoot you.
Don't stare. That way.
This whole butcher's shop is a cover, right?
None of your business.
Sit down. Tell me why you're bothering me. And how exactly did you find me?
Why do they call that bruiser Oguras?
He's got a green pecker from untreated pox with these little bumps like on those little cocktail gherkins.
I hope he gets well soon.
I'll pass that on. That everything?
What a thing to say, Victor.
A very inventive hiding spot. And a nice place.
We've got our own little store here with different varieties. I'm just doing my best to unload it efficiently. Don't waste my time.
It wasn't such a huge challenge.
Who squealed?
I found a certain attic where one thaumaturge set up a warm nest for himself.
Oguras!
Hey, calm down. I won't tell anybody anything. All your secrets are safe with me.
You're on the thinnest ice you ever walked on. Say what you want.
I've got a certain problem, and I'd like to get rid of it quickly.
Is it made of clay and weighs 2 tons when it shows up? So you got sick of running back and forth across Kervich Bridge?
I need the knowledge of a Kabbalist. Your knowledge.
I think I have at least a few reasons to say no, don't I? The main one is the death of my business partner and best friend.
My sympathies about Javier. Really, he didn't deserve it. But I didn't deserve a golem either.
A faithful friend and a quick healer.
I know you cared a lot for him.
Oh, right. You broke into my house. If you ever stick your nose into my private business again, I'll cut it off. Got it?
I don't have time, Ariel. We both know that only you can help me. You can keep tormenting me, but are you going to tell me something or not?
I can torment you and tell you. A golem is a salutor like any other, but housed in a physical form. But you attract it and bind it in the same way. The difference being that it's following blood first and the flaws second. But first, you have to deprive the golem of its physical body, the shell in which the salutor is housed.
Okay. So we have to take the clay out first.
You also need to know where the ritual was conducted, because that's the only place you can do it. Good luck.
I know the place the golem was summoned. The basement of Nozick Synagogue.
So, Sofer managed to do it?
How can I get rid of that clay shell it has?
You can't. For that, you need a Kabbalist. Moi. I know the incantation for the Berur ritual.
What?
Instructions for reversing the evil eye, cleansing body and soul, in hiding from the unwanted, but why should I explain them to you?
I'm guessing this will cost me something. Money? A favor? Further humiliation?
We'll see.
So, apart from my family's blood, the Golem is attracted to my initial flaw, right?
Initial? So how many have you got?
I've got plenty. I have a really handsome number of salutors.
You're lying. You'd have lost your mind.
If you say so. Thank you. So we're going into the basement of a synagogue, where you'll use Kabbalah to strip the Golem of its physical form, right? Then I'll bind it and free myself from its curse?
Not quite. The Golem is mine.
What do you need the Golem for?
None of your business.
You want revenge. That's very sentimental if you think about it.
I won't warn you again. Keep your nose out.
Do we want to keep it? I want to get it though. Mikey Bond says, what would it even do? I mean, it would be another salutor, right?
Over my dead body.
Very possibly. But as you said, you've got a lot of salutors. This one won't make a difference to you. And you'll never hear me say, fuck off, again.
And what about my flaw? If I lose my initial flaw, I'll lose contact with my initial salutor, right?
Could be yes, could be no. I don't know. Want to find out?
No.
Unless you've got a long line of relatives with flaws.
Bonds of blood. Szulski family blood is needed to complete the ritual. The blood of someone with a flaw, to be exact. Since I'm not going to sacrifice mine, I need to know if my sister carries one as well.
Just me.
Too bad.
He's gonna know I'm lying.
Actually, I have a twin.
An unexpected development. Does she carry a flaw?
I don't know.
So find out.
Let's wrap this up. We've got a deal.
A toast? A very successful batch. We haven't shipped everything out yet.
This won't make me go blind, will it?
The risk is part of the fun.
I'll risk it.
Ready?
Let's get this over with.
Godspeed. Find that flaw of Ligia's.
How does he know Ligia? How does he know that name? I guess did he know our father? I guess he didn't. I don't think so. A set of 3 candles. Aerial, scattered words of deep meditation on the Kabbalistic nature of the elements around the candles. Fire, air, and water are complemented by earth, which constitutes Golem's essence, at least in theory. Sefer Yetzirah. The Sefer Yetzirah, the Book of Creation, contains descriptions of mystical Kabbalistic rituals. Thoughts of doubt clung to the book. Ariel admitted to himself that he would have wielded the names of God more skillfully had his faith not died one fateful afternoon. Having sensed that I was coming, however, Rafa quickly composed himself. The ritual is based on the names of the right combination of the names of God and the elements, complemented by Golem. Kabbalah isn't that hard. You're not allowed to culturally appropriate Kabbalah, Victor. That's not okay. You can't do that. That is truly, actually not okay. You can't just walk into someone's synagogue and say that their rituals are easy. Hey, Apollo, welcome. All right, so we gotta go talk to Ligia. I want to check to make sure we don't have other stuff we can do now as well, though. Because I really want to make sure we don't miss the djinn. Because I kind of do want all of the salutors. I'll probably see what happens there. I really don't... I mean, we've been locked out of certain stuff, so I wonder... I wonder if, like, what we're doing actually matters. Like, if there's multiple endings, or if there's different pathways, or if it will always railroad you. Like, we took Velis from Samira.
What do you need?
Has anything strange happened lately? Anything that might have something to do with the golem?
A cup fell from the table, and someone stumbled while crossing the doorstep, but I assume those aren't things that can be attributed to a golem.
Most likely common clumsiness. That's good news.
And some plaster fell from the ceiling, but that's probably because something was passing by. Nothing serious. Anything else?
The store looks better than I remembered. More human.
I've sorted through the remaining junk, and I'm keeping the monkey brains, prepared corpses, and potency ointments just in the catalog now, so mothers can come here with their kids.
Do you want to be better than father?
People look at a businesswoman strangely, so I intend to prove to them that I'm better than businessmen. I'm doing my best.
We have to talk about the golem. I know how to stop it now.
You know what to do? Tell me.
Do you trust me, sister?
I trust you. And I'm glad that you're here with me, even if it's not always easy.
I found out that you can only call off a golem in the place where it was made. It was summoned in the synagogue.
How do you know that?
Father's former sales clerk led me there.
Hayat? How did he know? Don't tell me he had something to do with this.
Well, he begged the previous rabbi to send the golem after father. He did it out of revenge for the disappearance of a certain Horowitz.
The pharmacist? What exactly is Hayat accusing Papa of? Of killing him?
Do you trust me, sister?
I trust you. And I'm glad that you're here with me, even if it's not always easy.
Do you know what a flaw is?
Kind of, but Papa didn't tell me too much about his abilities.
If you were to tell me the one thing in your life that matters most, what would it be?
Where's this coming from? My family. And you, too, of course.
Now, seriously this time.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm putting you second. Work comes first. I want to work. Hard and honestly. And I want to be respected for it. Not have fingers pointed at me. And so it will be.
Lygia's flaw. So the hallmarks of a flaw within Lygia, one associated with their ambitious approach to life. That's enough for now. I already have all the information on Golem's curse. I need to do now is to go to the ritual site with Lygia. Ariel Rafa will be waiting for us there. I only wonder if I should keep a promise made to a criminal.
I don't doubt you've got that certain something inside you. I will. And thank you for opening up to me. And good luck.
Thank you.
I meant the people who stand in your way.
Thank you.
I need you. We must end it. Together.
You sound serious. What's going on?
Today, the curse placed on Father will lose its power. But we have to get going.
Are we going down into the synagogue basement?
There's no time.
How exciting. I feel 10 years old again.
All right.
The darling sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Wiktor Szulski.
Ariel Rotha. The pleasure is mine.
Mr. Rofer, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Szulski. And you must be dear Lygia Szulska. My regards.
The mademoiselle looks pale. Do you feel all right, my lady?
Yes, sure.
Interesting.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Wiktor, what's going on? What's he talking about?
Are you scared?
I'm not afraid of anything. Are you?
Never. You mustn't fear.
Then let's do it. Tell me how I can help you.
You've already helped me plenty.
Enough chit-chat. Since everything's ready, let's get to work.
How do you get rid of the golem's physical form?
There's an old ritual. It's called the Beller. It's a sifting ritual. The incantation allows us to sift out the demonic part from the rest of the creature. It also helps with cases of possession.
Good to know.
By the way, your father must have really gotten under Sopher's skin.
My father had that effect on people. Let's begin.
Don't mess this up.
I'll do my best.
Won't it come?
Patience.
Hashem, be merciful.
Have more faith, Feldman. More faith. Kadash Shimiraba.
She's just not gonna react.
Ready?
Yes.
After what I said about cultural appropriation, maybe we should just let him keep the golem.
I take her flaw, you get rid of the golem, and we're quits. Back in a moment.
I also don't want to hurt Legia, so.
Mr. Rofa, what?
She'll be fine. It's all over. You're both free.
Would have been cool if there was a cutscene to that.
You can start paying off your debt right now. I'll soon need your help and skills.
Just say where and when. Come on. We gotta take your sister home.
I'll call you a carriage.
I'm wondering if we just like miss out on that entirely. I gave him the golem. Part of me wonders if he would have just tried to take it anyway, or if it was like a Samira situation. I don't know.
What happened? How did I get here?
I wasn't supposed to tell you, but Rafa brought you.
Oh. Was he saying something?
That can wait. Rest now.
What about the golem?
Why are you asking about Rafa?
God, no reason. I was just curious. I've never dealt with his type.
He's pretty handsome, I guess.
Stop.
Now we're safe from the curse of Satanisław. Rafa kept his word and stopped the golem from pursuing us.
So now it's going to serve him.
I kept my word. That was what we'd agreed.
Maybe you should have consulted me, huh? It was my flaw.
Ligia.
That's all right. I don't know if I can miss something I had no idea existed until now.
I'll let you get some rest.
All right. I'll just stay here a little longer.
Okay. Well, torn letter. Dear Miss Szulska, I am a practical man. I'm not driven by sentiments. I am driven by profit. Our combined assets united by marriage would bring plentiful benefits to both of us. Your money will help build my cold meat empire, and you will be able to end that work nonsense. We just learned she's too ambitious. We actually got to sleep. Interesting. What did that do for me? Just start, like, move the clock forward or something? Find father's friends. I mean, I guess we can do that. We still have plenty of time on this one, it seems. Where is this going to bring us? It's going to take us to the bench. Why does it introduce us to this quest line if we just like can't do anything with it? It introduces us so early. What the hell is happening? You'd think you'd be able to actually do the quest, but I guess not.
Mr. Szulski, there's a young lady to see you. I'll serve tea in the drawing room.
I won't stay long. There's no need.
Wanda.
Thank you, Grażynka.
A nice house, a spot of tea, a housekeeper. When the revolution comes, everything here will go up in smoke.
Did he say anything?
You know what? He confirmed my belief that thaumaturges are freaks.
Thank you, Wanda.
I'm glad I could help. I've got an appointment with Michał.
Give my best to your fiancé.
He hasn't proposed yet.
Will the young lady be visiting us more often?
It's not like that. Don't let your imagination run away with you, Grażynka.
Oh, right.
All right. So we just have these two quests. We have to meet with Father's friends and meet with the mysterious doctor. Message from Alboritza. Victor, you old bastard, come see me when you have the time. I got something coming up just like in the good old days. So see here, you can see that there are lots of different, like the actual timers go down on these quests. So this one hasn't really progressed at all. So we just, it isn't weird, I guess, that we just can't do anything with it. There's just like nothing there to do. Talk to Alboritza. Man, I'm just thinking about like what would have happened if we let Samira take Veles, because like the whole game would have played out differently. I wouldn't have been able to do half the side quests. I would just be missing combat skills. I'm worried that's what's going to happen with Golem. But at the same time, I don't really need anything other than the base 4, so does it matter? It basically just means that there are going to be things that I can't solve, which is a bummer. Unless it gives me a replacement for Golem. But I don't know. Tobias Fagin. That is not what he looks like. That is absolutely not what he looks like in-game. Name is well known to the readers of the Daily Courier, a witty pen, sharp tongue, and inquisitiveness worthy of an Ocarana agent. Fagin also works for the Underground Patriotic Press. He wants me to find a group responsible for the railway station attack. Cool. Zukov. Takes his work very seriously. However, years of service have not deprived him of his sensitivity to the injustice done to others. He realizes that mutinies and acts of terrorism happen in a conquered country, but for God's sakes, let soldiers die in this war, not random travelers waiting for the train. I gave him the Lehites. He ambushed them, then arrested them all, thus cutting short their brief and infamous struggle for the supposed independence of Poland. When this was done, he asked for something strange. My brain for research. It's good that this case is behind me now. We don't need to read about the Lehites. We've already read about them. Wonder what Alboritza wants. Let's walk over here. Into the London bar.